dignitaries are being presented with a memento. Mr. Rajesh Barvikar from Nasik. Mr. Narendra Chajed, also from Nasik. Mr. Narendra Chajed. Dr. Mohan Rane, PTKS. Mr. Makran from PTKS. And Sri Dhananjay Sate, Vice President of TSTTA. Thank you everybody. I would like to welcome you all to this felicitation function organized by Prabhodhankar, Krida, Sankul, and mainly supported by our President, Mr. Arvind Prabhu, from all the veterans. He has been of great support. He is also the President of the TSTTA. I hope you enjoy this function, and this function will give a lot of encouragement to all the winners here who have won and who have performed exceedingly well in the 20th World Veterans Table Tennis Championships 2023, which was held in Muscat. It was a great, unique experience for all the players who did quite well, and our Indian contingent was the largest there. So that is quite a proud moment for all of us. I would like to thank also DCB Bank, which supported it, which was also sponsored for quite all our t-shirts and everything, and they were very encouraging for all our players. I would now like to hand over the mic to Mr.
Thank you, Sanjeev sir. How many of this group were not in Muscat, Oman for the coming season? I'm seeing a lot of faces over there. Because there is a request from me to explain what was that in Muscat and what was the experience and all that. So better I know it's how many of they're not able to be there. Okay. Lots. Okay, even for the benefit of the beneficiaries, I'll just quickly take the privilege of taking you through that experience, because I was personally myself there. And for me also it was the first ever time for participating in any world championship event. And we have veterans who have been there for 7, 8 times, 10 times. But the uniqueness of or the feel of that WVC, I tell you, which is World Veterans Championship, I can tell you. Prabhu sir, यहाँ पे इतना बड़ा facility है, which is of 16 tables. I thought this is the biggest I have seen at least in my life where we have played. But once I reached there, I could see suddenly a hall of 120 tables. Guys, are you hearing me? 120 tables. If this can accommodate, let's say 16 plus 1, 8 plus 8, 16. Imagine 120. 80 tables were for matches. 80 for matches and about 40 tables for practice. यहाँ पे India में we go to any tournament, the organizers keep shouting, please keep off your practice and matches are going to start, right? There it's a completely different feeling. And participants were from 69 countries. It was like a mini Olympiad. Nothing short of a mini Olympiad, I can tell you, because 69 countries, except that it's not multidisciplinary, it's only table tennis. But people from 69 countries, including some of the countries, I played a doubles match. It was partners. I was very surprised to find they were from Ukraine. For all the news that we are seeing in our channels here, they have taken the pains to come all the way from Ukraine to play matches in basket. So that is a like feeling. And the largest contingent, 69 countries, obviously will be India. India. We were about 300 plus participants, right? The inaugural function, people who were there, if you remember, that was one of our goosebump moments, right? When they announced in the giant screen each country, every time there was one or two whistles here, one or two claps there. When it came to India, suddenly the whole hall, like it just burst. Amazing spirited energy from Indian team there. Followed by next was Germany. So on and so forth. Countries like Venezuela, Wales, everybody was there. Like it's like 69 countries, 1,600 plus participants. Guys, 1,600 plus participants, and about maybe 800, if not more, the spouses, the friends, the family, and all that. So imagine the kind of festivity which was going on there in the whole place. And to tell you some of the arrangements that they have made for the matches. It's like, the ID card which they given also had a barcoded chip. And there were terminals at various places. You just go and show your card in the terminal. It tells you when is your next match, in which table, at what time. Absolutely no chaos. It's so beautifully arranged with the use of technology and no delays. It was like just amazing. Going like clock-like precision with all these players and all the events. All 5 days the matches could actually go on in start on time, go on in time and end on time. In fact, there are a lot of tables available for people who progress further for practicing, and a lot of variety of players available for practicing. So that's the kind of, the environment, the mahal, as they say there, that we had at the WVC. And Uspe, if you see most of the tables the matches are going on, at least for me, this is the first time I visit every World Championship is like that. Everywhere there is some Maharashtrian players, one of you playing there, some matches there. Only regret for me is that I was not able to capture all of these in my camera or whatever I have taken there. Right? It's always like only one match you are there and suddenly there are so many other matches going on. And match after match, our players got victorious. And to tell you finally with all this, what is the final result? I think always we come back with Yogesh sir will know better or Pinakin sir will know. Sir, maybe 1-2 medals that we used to get earlier?
No, not a single.
Not a single medal.
Except in consolation. Only consolation.
And this time?
First time we got maximum medals in World Cup.
That is WVC OMAN, guys. Sorry? This is the first time. We have one. But the total this time I can tell you, we ended up as a country, India, we ended up with 6 golds, 6 silvers, and about 13 of bronze. If I count the that's about 25 overall. And any guesses out of which, what is Maharashtra there? What is this group there?
19, 18 maybe.
Yeah, we have 14 out of 25. At the moment, I think deliberately I was wearing a Maharashtra t-shirt because anyway I was registered as a Maharashtra player. But I felt proud to be wearing a Maharashtra t-shirt because everybody said, "Hey, Maharashtra wins on GT drive." Correct? It was I was finding it quite amazing to see the similar atmosphere there even in basket when we were playing World Championship. Good round of applause, guys, for Maharashtra. Awesome because nothing short of that. And at the end of it all, we have Madam Saraf Madam who ended up with doubles gold medal and single silver. What? So, maybe I saw one of your interviews last time in 2017. I read that where you said the target is this was 2017. You said Las Vegas or next target is World Championship gold. You are there almost. You are there. Well done, man. And to top it out, we now have, as a country, we have the first ever Indian world champion in table tennis, Mr. Yogesh Desai. This is across all age groups, whether it is kids or boys, girls, under 17, 19, men, women, you take any group. I think the first ever that down the line when we look back, we still have to be looking for Mr. Yogesh Desai, the first champ always from India. So honor sir, for me also to be with you at that event. And I had the privilege of just shooting the last moment as the winning shot, you know. उसमें ही इतना pride है तो जीतने वाले भी कितना हो सकता है, right? Yeah, thank you guys. That's all about WVC Women. Any questions? I can take any one or two questions. Otherwise, I'll hand over without waiting. Already we are delayed for our guest to say a few words. Shall I proceed? Okay. So can I request Prabhu sir, आपका a few words on whatever you want to share with us?
Good evening, everybody. I can't hear you. Good evening, everyone. Trustee of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Smarak Samiti, Shri Dr. Nirulkar, our Vice President of TSTTA, Mr. Thackeray, our Chartered Sir, Samir Bharti, our sponsors, BCB Bank, Yogesh ji, and all you champions who are here. When we started out about 4 years ago, and Samir and Yogesh Desai came to me and they said, Dada, well, table tennis मध्ये काहीतरी करायचं आपल्याला. And I said, काहीतरी म्हणजे काय? What do you want? So they said, we don't have good tables, we don't have dedicated space, we don't have enough coaches, and the list went on and on. As you can know, Samir was in charge of that, so he can be quite pushy when it comes to giving a list. And we evaluated the space that we had in this complex. And of course, space and economics, everything goes together. So I said, I will provide you all the equipment that you need, all the tables that you need, all the coaches that you need. But ultimately, our Olympic medal is our goal. So how close are we going to reach that and achieve it in how many years? Let me tell you, I am more proud of Yogesh Bhai's achievement than an Olympic gold today. We started out with an Olympic gold medal for the children, but then the veterans also have performed so well. I'm so proud. I'm so proud. The sheer dedication that the veterans have shown us, and it is encouraging the children also. We are getting amazing results as in Maharashtra. We are getting amazing results with children from sub-juniors to juniors and in the open category. And somewhere I think they are trying to emulate the veteran stars. And now they have very big shoes to fill, because being a world champion like Yogesh, I think everyone is going to come, every child, every kid is going to come and try to imitate him or try to be better than Yogesh Bhai. So Yogesh Bhai, you have truly become an idol. for PTKS, but for the entire country. So big round of applause. We were hearing about 100 tables in Muscat. We have only 16 over here. WVC Bank showered some more love on us. We will also build a facility with 100 tables. We have identified the space, Samir and me. We have spoken to the Chief Minister. We are trying to get that space. I don't know Mr. Krida is here or not. Not today, but he's not here. So we have identified space. And to create world-class infrastructure, you need backing of sponsors and solid backing because these things are not cheap anymore. So hopefully someday we may have that kind of facility in Mumbai or around Mumbai. And it is required. Just by giving facility to children over here, from 1 table to 10 tables where they practice every day, we are creating results. There was a time when people said we can't beat the Chinese, we can't beat the Europeans, the Koreans. Of course, they're still good. They're still better than us. But we are getting there. We have a player, Hardik Patel, I think, and Richa. They're in the top 30 of the girls. We have some other boy players, men players who are now international players. So we are getting there. The only difference was proper coaching, proper fitness, proper nutrition, and an atmosphere where they are competitive. So I think we were able to provide that over here to a certain extent. Not that Yogesh Bhai needed it, he all had it on his own. So I'm not going to take any credit from PTKS for Yogesh Desai's performance, but he is going to inspire a lot of players. And once again, I would like to congratulate him and the entire Maharashtra squad, which has won 14 medals out of 25. It is time that India looks at Maharashtra as a table tennis power, which we earlier were. I believe 30-40 years ago, Maharashtra was a superpower in table tennis, and those days of glory are going to come back to us in Maharashtra. Having said these few words, I thank everyone who is present here. Thank you all for coming, and let's hope and we enjoy this evening. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Professor. You are really thinking big, trying to achieve an Olympian from here. I think we can do it. This Maharashtra team strongly believes that we will be doing it, sir. They will produce some Olympians from here. Thank you so much for nice words and the interest that you have given for the development of sport. Thank you so much. It was very useful. I now request Mr. Ramaswamy, who's anyway known to all of you here and the table tennis expert that he is, to share his thoughts on this occasion. Sir.
Arvind Prabhuji, dignitaries on the dais, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure to be here today when we are felicitating world champions. I've never heard of this, that somebody has won the world, be it veterans or be it juniors. Yes, we have come till finals, Asian Championship, juniors, and I believe that Indians are as good as Chinese or Japanese till we are juniors. Then they take off. Because like Arvind Prabhu said, that infrastructure. So once you have the infrastructure, yes, you can, a lot of, after seeing Yogesh Bhai, I'm sure a lot of people will be motivated to play. And I think Mr. Sridhar was saying that there were around 400 entries, Indian entries. I think that credit should go to Jitu Bhai, who is here now. He in fact lured me to play. 10 days before the championship, we said, Ramaswamy, come. He and I think Neeta also. खेलना चाहिए तो यार नहीं होगा तो anyway keep that up Jitu, keep encouraging and any news that comes through you, I suppose you're in touch with most of the satellites and things like that you were mentioning, right Jitu bhai? So anyway we have Jitu bhai also who has sent so many people encourage us and sends messages and he coordinates with the organizers, most of the organizers he knows most of them. So anyway, let me congratulate all the winners and of course the gold medal winner Yogesh bhai and Mangala, you are not very far off. Hope another couple of these things you try and win the gold and I thank you all for inviting me here and it's such a pleasure and I'm really thrilled that some of the players I have played with some 40-45 years back, Rasam and others are also here, Mohit I can see. So it is a fantastic feeling and I wish all of you keep up the same spirit for the next Worlds. I think it's every 2 years? It's every 2 years, right? So then I think your preparation should go on now. I think it's in Italy next one. So there the time difference and other things is going to be totally different. So your preparations have to be there. And you have the time zone, you gain only 1 hour for every day. So probably Italy, the difference will be 4-5 hours. So maybe you may have to go 4-5 days before and get acclimatized. So for this also you have to think ahead and I hope next year, next Worlds also you bring a lot of medals and probably we'll come again here and we will give some talks. Anyway, thank you, thanks a lot. Thanks, I'll be failing in my duty if I don't mention TCP Bank. They have sponsored the entire kit for the World Championships. Yes, as we haven't got the kit, sir. Our size is not there, you said. So anyway, with these few words, I will hand over to Mr. Sridhar. Thank you.
Brief appreciation for the winners team. And just to add to your speech, sir, it's just one gold medal to our Yogesh sir. With 3 more gold medals here, totally we have got 6, of which 4 is Maharashtra. Not easy any which way. Double this I think probably even tougher because you have to deal with more human beings.
Today's doubles are given importance also.
Absolutely.
Because you see badminton, doubles, even PT specialized pairs are there, they are being set from
Absolutely. You have played it, so you are speaking from your heart. So thank you so much. I hand over mic next. I request Narendra ji to just share his remarks.
भाषण सवय नाही महाराष्ट्रात बोलतो अरविंद प्रभू साहेब व्यासपीठावरील सर्व सन्माननीय अतिथी आणि त्यांनी या देशाला आणि या महाराष्ट्राला आणि ते सगळे बरोबर असलेले त्यांचे रिलेटिव्ह फ्रेंड्स सर्वप्रथम मला बोलवल्याबद्दल मी प्रभू साहेब समीर आणि योगेश ते विशेष आभार मानतो की त्यांनी मला एवढ्या चांगल्या कार्यक्रमाला उपस्थित राहण्याची संधी दिली. प्रभूसाहेब म्हटले की आपल्याकडं स्टार्ट झालंय ते वेटरन्सच्या वय चॅम्पियनशिप पासून तर म्हणजे खालून वरती जायला पाहिजे पण हा उलटा प्रकार झाला आहे वरतून आम्ही खाली येतोय. एनिवे इट्स इन्स्पायर्ड टू द यंगस्टर्स आणि हे सगळे इन्स्पायर्ड होऊन येणाऱ्या काळामध्ये आय होप की तुमच्यापैकी येणारी ज्युनियर नवीन आता कमी प्लेयर्स आपल्याकडे महाराष्ट्रात येणाऱ्या ऑलिम्पिक मेडल आणखी मला खात्री आहे. आणि हे जे वेतन साल तिथे खेळत आहेत त्या मंगळा सरांसह मी बऱ्याच लोकांवर मी पण स्वतः त्या काळात खेळत होतो. राष्ट्रवादी होते सगळे लोक त्या काळात. अजून तुम्ही कंटिन्यू ठेवलं, मी कंटिन्यू ठेवू शकलो नाही. पण आय एम ऑर्गनायझर, गुड ऑर्गनायझर. मी नाशिक वाशीची एक चांगली मोठी स्पर्धा करणार आहे वेगळ्यांची. त्या स्पर्धेमध्ये सगळ्यांनी यावं असं मी आपल्या सगळ्यांना आमंत्रण देतो. आणि सगळ्या विषय आणि सर्व त्या वेटरन त्यांनी मेडल्स आणले. त्यांचं पुन्हा एकदा अभिनंदन करतो आणि माझ्या शब्दाला विराम देतो. जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. I'm expecting more winners from so set your expectations also already. Thank you so much. I request Mr. Paparai if you want to say something on this occasion.
So good evening. It's a real honor and a privilege to be here with all of you, with the winners and all participants. Winning is important, but it's not the only thing. So all of you who participated, it's really a privilege and an honor to be here. My love for table tennis started in 1975. The 33rd World Table Tennis Championships were held in Calcutta, not Kolkata. And a new stadium was built for that. I had never seen and never been, and I didn't even know the sport existed. So I was given a ticket by my father, and I went to see the match, and I got hooked onto it from then on. I remember the names of the players: Dragutin Surbek, yes, Stepanchik, Ionia, who won. I never known those names, but I got hooked onto the game and I started playing the game. I didn't obviously play to a high level, but I used to play for my school, and when the 5th Asian Table Tennis Championships were held in Calcutta, I became a ball boy. Not a ball boy, an usher. And 1980, you're absolutely right, sir, 1980. And that was the best part of my school life. I saw top class table tennis sitting a few feet away from the table. And the Indian team at that time had Mr. Kamlesh Mehta, Ms. Mona Lisa Barua, and I saw those players at close quarters. It was the best 7 days of my 12-year school life. So I've loved the game. I don't play that much, but I watch it on TV, and I hope to pick this game up again. Krida has been inspiration. His love for the game, his passion for the game. He has a high pressure job, but he still finds time to play the game. So he's been inspiration, and I hope to pick up the game again. Congratulations once again to all the participants, and a great honor and privilege for DCB Bank to be associated with this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Papa. On behalf of TSTTA and TSTTA, we could invite to Papa to start his table tennis here. He doesn't have to think of starting there. He comes here for when all the tables are there, coaching is going on. He will just look for the bat to start off later. Nobody needs to tell it. And thank you so much, Papa.
Mr. Roy.
Talk about your love for the table tennis. I can tell these people, your love for the table tennis is so great that you were here basically for the heaven, but it is over heaven, and I can see you are enjoying. Thank you very much.
I managed my wife.
Okay. Thanks, Ramesh sir. I now request the chief guest of the evening, Mr. Praveen Kutti. Papa talked about some high pressure job for me, which is nothing to be compared to Praveen's schedule. And yes, just to tell you that even for this occasion, he just said I'm excited about to join you guys because he's just doing from the of the job yesterday and today. After he reached here, and then he said, why not? I'm still coming. So he's head of some 450 branches of DCB Bank with about 50,000 crore plus balance sheet. With branches across Maharashtra, from wherever you all have come from, I think we have branches. Praveen is in charge of not only this Maharashtra but the entire all over India, except Northeast, Jammu Kashmir, branches. With all that kind of commitments, he has still found some time to be with us. Thank you very much, Praveen, for this. And now over to you for your few words.
Sridhar is very, very generous. He's more generous than he should be. actually, I think I should not be sitting there. I should be sitting out there, and we should be felicitating these veterans who come and bought glory to them. Look, I wouldn't have given this up for anything. I've always find it time to come in because, look, on Monday morning when I get back to work, I will draw inspiration from all of you. Look, the way at your age you have gone ahead and participated, represented the country. I mean, I can't even dream of it. You guys are awesome. You're incredible people. If you don't know it, let me tell you that. There's a passion for sport, and look, I always knew that we'll be meeting a lot of veterans here, people who won the medals. Krida, just tell me, how come they didn't get caught by the customs, the Maharashtra team? So much of gold coming into the country, right? And Arvind Prabhu sir, we have a gold loan program. So if you want to increase the tables to 100 or 120, I'm just joking. But I'll tell you one thing. In Italy, when your team was going to Italy, we want DCB Bank name in the chest of all people going in there, and the sponsorship will be gone to the bank, definitely. But more importantly, we want DCB Bank name to be in the hearts of the people, not just on the chest of the people. So, 2 years later, at least that part is taken care of. Right? We'd like to be associated with this. And, you know, it's incredible. I'm really amazed at PTKs. I never imagined that such an establishment was there. And I'll tell you why. Because what an institution like this is doing is by building sport, it's not just the health of the youth, it's a character and it's a nation building activity that all of you are doing. It's an incredible service you're doing to the country. That we get medals, that we represent the country is just the icing on the cake. The real thing is that young people their energies are being channelized into something so wonderful. And for that, we may not say this often, but I don't know who the office bearers of PTKs are. You have done a marvelous job and keep doing that. And if in any way these people can help in that, we'll be more than happy to be participating in this. Why is sport so important? Sport is aggression within the rules. I'm not a big TT player, but in cricket, if you overstep the line, it's a no ball. In football, if you dribble beyond the touchline, it's a throw or an out. Right? In tennis, you skin the net. But if TT also, you skin the net. I don't know what the new rules are. Right? But to redo it all over again. So there are rules. Young kids who learn sport, who play competitively, will, when they become older, when they become the real citizens of India, carrying on the responsibility, will not jump a red light. Will abide by the rules of society, will abide by the rules of the country. And that's the kind of population that we really want. So this discipline of rule of sport would carry through in life. The second thing, and I'll be very brief here, is when you win, how to treat your adversary or opponent is a lesson. When you're young, I'm sure you'll be beaten, there's something that you beat the opponent. But the way you respect your opponent and your adversary is something which really is called sportsman's spirit. But that's a real character building activity. Do you think Bjorn Borg would be Bjorn Borg if McEnroe and Connors were not there? Do you think Ali would be Ali if Frazier and Foreman was not there? Do you think that Federer would be Federer if Nadal and Djokovic was not there? Adversity bestows greatness to the player. Imagine Sachin Tendulkar without a Shoaib Akhtar or a Wasim Akhtar. Right? It's let me take a TP example. Jean Philip Yathian without a Ma Wenge. the classic European-Chinese battles. So, how do you deal with defeat and how do you bounce back? This will hold you in very good stead when adversities come, and adversities come in all our lives. No life is perfect. At that time, the fact that you were 40 love down, 2 sets to love down, and how you came back will inspire you to get over those adversities, whatever they are, at whichever age that you are. So it's very, very important. The last part is on inspiration. There is nothing to inspire anything. Patriotism, spirit, camaraderie, teamwork, like sport. Right? I read somewhere, I thought this very, very nice thing to read. They say talent wins matches, teamwork wins championships. What are the statements? What are we alone? But together, we are amazing. The sky is the limit to what we can achieve together. Sport teaches the young kids that. So, we're very, very happy to see PTKS is an institution developing young talent. It's really marvelous. It's such a wonderful thing to see. I want to congratulate the winners. Yogesh Desai sir, yes. Such a proud moment for the country, right? And when I saw you there with the DC Bank T-shirt, I want to take a selfie with the picture, not just definitely with you, right? It's such an inspiring moment, right? And so many other people. I can go on forever. I feel very, very happy to have come in here. I feel very happy that Papa and his leader had the thought process of coming and sponsoring this particular program. It's such a wonderful thing. And here is to Italy, lots more to come. Take sport to the next level, right? Let the seniors show the way how juniors can get to the path of gold. Let more gold come for India, right? All the very best and continue doing the fantastic work that you guys are doing.
Thanks, Rohit, for being as inspirational as ever, as always you are. Whether it's in the office, the bank, or here.
Just a minute, I would like to add what sports teaches you how to take losses properly, gracefully. You lose gracefully in sports. So if you know that, it comes handy in any of the corporates.
Beautiful, Baba sir. Of course, yes. How to be a graceful loser. That's really sports. Yeah, sports. So that's very handy in your career. Absolutely. So marvelous. Thank you so much, Baba sir. Thank you so much. Thanks, guys. Does anybody want to have any say before we move on to the honoring the medal winners? Anyone?
With your kind permission, I will not take much of your time, but definitely I would like to thank the organizers of PTKS, Arvind Prabhuji, all the dignitaries on the dais over here. And it's been really wonderful experience for me to be at this World Cup. I can't really express myself that the emotions were going very high over there at the time. And I'm really thankful to all my family members who were present over there. My 3 daughters, Imani, Isha, Pratika, my sons-in-law Devil and Ishan, and my apple of my eye was my granddaughter. She was the one who really motivated me to reach this stage over there. I'm really thankful to all my supporters over here, Rita, Jan, and my doubles partner, of course, Ulla Shirke, who was very, very instrumental. And as you rightly pointed out over there, the doubles is a very, very difficult. It has to synchronize. And of course, I would lastly not forget Yogesh Desai, who was my actually mentor and who really helped me out in motivating me at each time. And if I missed out any one of my notes, it's really I'm sorry about it, but I can't really know. But it's thankful to all of you. Thank you so much. Peter, my friend, he was really helpful in very difficult times.
Thank you so much, sir. That was so generous. But actually, I benefited from Pinnacle sir having reached at my table. I was playing France team, and I think I was down 1-2, pulled back on the fourth game. Fifth game decided I was again down 1-5, and suddenly saw Pinnacle sir either right behind me. And then he started saying, called me, he said, just serve long to his backhand, you are almost getting every point. That was too good because I was serving at match point 10-8. And then sir said, long serve backhand, patak, one serve, and yes, I won. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. That was too good. Anybody else? Anybody else? Before, yeah.
I would like to say something about Yogesh Desai. All of you know Kamlesh Mehta. He's won 8 times singles title. And then now Sharad Kamal has gone ahead and he has won 10 national titles. In Kamlesh's peak and Yogesh's peak also, Yogesh has beaten Kamlesh Mehta. In Hindu Gymkhana, right? This is probably not many people know. So that's why I wanted to tell. To beat Kamlesh is something next to impossible and very difficult. In fact, I have beaten him only 4 times. I would have lost some 14 times. That's a separate issue. So to beat him is very difficult, and I think you did that in Hindu Gymkhana. I don't know you had come from Baroda. I remember. So thank you. I thought I should say that.
Thank you, sir. So, the main event for the evening, honoring the all the champs, the winners. Are you ready? Okay, let's move on. I hand over the stage to who else? Mr. Suhas Dandekar, who is the veteran of veterans, to honor all the winners. Sir, please.
Thank you very much, everybody. Now we will start prizes, mementos from the consolation event. Silver medalist, I will request Mr. Rajesh Bhavnikar, he is our veteran player from Nasik. I will ask him to give the prizes. Shruti Kanade, Shivapriya, you collect the further. Consolation silver. Mixed double 40 plus. Amit Modi, men's doubles 45 plus. Anybody from Kandili? Rajanish Khada for men's doubles 45 plus. Anybody from BMC? Thank you, Rajesh. I will now ask Mr. Sridhar to give over the prizes. Mr. Sivapriya Naik, women's doubles 45 plus. Shravani Thackeray, women's singles 50 plus. Thank you, Sridhar. I will now ask our President, Vice President, Mr. Thackeray, to give away the prizes. Sunita Ghattiman, Women's Doubles 55 plus from Nasik. Swati Agarkar, Women's Doubles 55 plus. Sawan, men's double 70 plus. Thank you, Satyajit. Now I request Now I will request our Joint Secretary, Mr. Sanjay Shah, to give over the prizes. Sarita Vardhan, women's singles 40 plus. And give a big hand to Mr. Samir Bhate. Men's singles 50 plus and men's doubles 50 plus. His partner, Mr. Ravi Joshi, men's doubles 50 plus. Thank you, Sunil. Now I will request PTK's treasurer, Mr. Makaran, to give over the prizes. Mr. Percy Mehta. Anybody can collect for him. Mr. Percy Mehta. Prakash Kelkar. Prakash Kelkar. Correct. Mr. Pinakin Sampat. Maithili Sodhi. Now I will request to give main draw prize medalists. I will request Mr. Roy sir to give all the prizes. Nita Kulgari, women's double 60 plus. Anil Rasa, men's double 60 plus. welcome men's double 60 plus. Thank you, sir. I will ask request Mr. Thackeray to give away the prizes. Start playing now table tennis. Manish Rawat, mixed double 50 plus. Sadika will be Dr. Anurag Doshi, women's double 50 plus. Sadia Bandara, women's doubles 45 plus. Suburban women's singles 45 plus. Anybody can collect for Mumun? Women's doubles 40 plus. Thank you, sir. I will request now Mr. Kutti to give us the prizes. Suhasini Bagre, women's singles 60 plus, women's doubles 60 plus. Shilpa Doshi, women's singles 50 plus, women's doubles and mixed doubles. I will now request Mr. Rama to join Mr. Kutti sir to other gold medals. Ullas Shirke men's double 75 gold medal. Pinakin Sampat men's double 70 gold and mixed double. Mangal sir of women's double 65, women's singles 65. Gold and bronze.
I think you will give me some couple of minutes, madam. I just got reading this, so this I have found it somewhere. I'll tell you. This goes like this about madam. Okay. So at 60 plus, majority of Indian women suffer knee or back problems that are unable to take long walks and are prevented from doing household work. But here is somebody who wants to pursue the sport she loves after the age of 60, and she travels from Mulund to various places in South Bombay to pursue this sport for both playing and coaching. Okay, and that tells you about Mangala Saraf madam, who has been playing this sport for 40 years plus. I don't know how many national championships, at least last time it was about 10. उसके बाद में अभी कितना है पता नहीं मैडम. We lost count of championships at the national level and about 5 international championships, and the world championship really has just started the count. Wish you very many more medals. All the best. Wish you many more. And as we go to the grand finale of finales, friends, please focus, please. I know all are excited about the ultimate winner, Mr. Yogesh. Yes, I got let me add a few words here. My own words, plus there are at least 2 of the people who have sent messages to me because they said, sir, अब तो ये read out करना ही है. There is no other way. Okay. So please let me take few seconds only, not a very long message. Congratulations, Yogesh Bhai. This message goes like this. As it is said, only crazy people create history. It's your craziness, dedication, and passion for this game that help you achieve this everlasting landmark, the world champion. Sorry, I couldn't be present in person, but to all the PTKS members and especially to us, that is your practice partners. So it has come from these practice partners, 2 of them, Mr. Rajiv Joshi and Mr. Atmaram Gangade. Both of them together, this is Yogesh Bhai wins. Why for young? Any doubt? Obviously no, right? Actually, our chief guest of the evening said, are you sure this is 70 plus? Yogesh Bhai? So you have to convince him, it's 70 plus. Banker and a KYC document. Y for young, O for obedient, G for graceful, E for elegant, S for stylish. The stroke takes you right to the back and smash into the balance. And H for honest. Table tennis player. Yogesh Bhai, I pray to God for your good health and many more such stellar performances which should give us more reasons to celebrate. Lastly, a request. Please continue to be the lighthouse of this wonderful game, as the light you shower would encourage a lot of boys and girls to pursue this game more seriously and achieve great heights. All the very best, and thank you very much. This is from this practice partner. And if Madam has been playing for 40 years plus, here is somebody who, Yogesh sir, who has been playing for 60 years plus, and all 60 years, all competitive table tennis. It's not just practice. It's just competitive. I don't think he has missed any year without playing a competitive tournament at the state level, match level, whatever it is. He has been for the dignitaries. He has been Gujarat state player or state champion for multiple times, of course, and around 4 or 5 times. And internationally, few of us know already, he is still now ranked world number 7. That is before winning his world championship. He is world number 7 among veterans, 65 plus guys. World number 7. The first ever player below world or in the top 10 world ranking. And now with this world championship, probably it will still right up be there. If not the top, probably the top 3 because it considers various other tournaments. So that is about Yogesh sir. So is it time to call him on the stage? Yogesh sir.
request all table tennis players, please give standing ovation to Mr. Yogesh Desai. One and only, it's a grateful moment. And age is just a number. Age is just a number that he has proven. My hero, Yogesh Desai and Krida Sampat. Please come forward. शिल्पे सर प्लीज आइए. आप लोग मुंबई में भी इंडिया के लिए एक तोहफा है. टेबल टेनिस 40 साल तक खेलते खेलते आप ये लेवल पे पहुंचे और दुनिया को दिखा दिया कि इंडिया भी कोई टेबल टेनिस में है. मैं रिक्वेस्ट मैडम प्लीज कम ऑन द स्टेज. Please come on the stage. Age is just a number. Age is just a number. Just see the achievement. See the achievement. I request Anil Rasam, please come on the stage. Dhunam sir, आइए please. Age is just a number. Age is just a number. 65 plus gold medalist. Achievement for India. It's a highly. All the players, respect all the players. Please come on the stage. It's a great achievement for India. Highly proud moment for India. Thank you very much.
Mr. Yogesh Desai will say a few words. Please, I request everybody to take the seat. He will say a few words.
Please take the seats. Take the seats. Please, just 5 more minutes, please.
Hello everybody. Requesting everyone to take their seats. Requesting everyone to please. Requesting everyone to please take their seats. Excuse me. Requesting everyone to please take their seats. Requesting. Excuse me. Quiet please. Quiet please. Quiet please. Quiet please. Excuse me. Quiet please. Quiet please. Thank you so much. And now I'm going to ask Yogesh Bhai to please share his experience at the World Championship and as table tennis as a sport. Yogesh Bhai, please.
Good evening, everybody. Well, just don't know what to say. I'm at loss of words. So many praise, so many accolades. I am no more ready for any more accolades. I just want to say one thing to all of you. See, whatever I have got today is nothing but the extension of you all veteran players. You all have the same game, better game. It is only that it will with me, and I am very sure that to continue, you will also play. So I am nothing but the extension of you all veteran players who have been my partners of practice since last 30-40 years. So thank you very much. I just don't want to take more time. Just say one or two things. One thing is, this is my 8th World Championship, 7th World Championship up to 7, probably once or twice I did not qualify. Once even I lost in the first round of the consolation. And this was the 8th time. Like there is a proverb, the spider, when he was trying to make the house, he could do it only on the 7th day. But then he was spider. I am a spider-man, so I did it on 8 times. A few things I would like to say. To achieve anything, from my own experience, I would say. Major one, persistence, and always consider this is a process. Don't think that every tournament is a goal. Just keep playing your tournament and keep going for practice. You have to get a good result, but if you don't, still go on to the table as early as possible, and then I am sure the result will follow one day for sure, like it has done in my case. So this is what I wanted to say about the game. Now, talking about the kind of inspiration, my grandson over there, Vivian. Vivian told me, Dada, when you come with the medal. So that was my experience. I just don't know what to say. I am very, very thankful, first of all, to DCB Bank on behalf of all you veteran fans. I was not call you veteran, I was called ourselves as masters, not veterans. Because from next World Championship, which is going to be in Rome from next year, they have officially termed the World Veteran Championship as World Masters Championship. So we are no more veterans, we are masters. So talking about the DCB initiative in this particular World Championship, our own Mr. Krida, he is there. He comes and plays with us here at this institute for last many years. But he has never told us about, he's working for this bank, he's working at, I'll just take one minute to tell a story. He came to me and Samir one day and said that, why not we do something for the, the players who are going for the World Championship and, the DCB bank can do something. So we started with 15-20 research for some small group. Then we extended it to Maharashtra to 80. And then I told him, if you are making 80, why not you don't give to outsiders also? But then it was very logistically difficult for us to cover all the 320-25 people to get their sizes and give them t-shirts all over the India was difficult. So we made it to 150 and then 165. So all these t-shirts were basically idea of Mr. Taylor, which I think in the name of the DCB, this is basically seen a day. And I must say that, if we give something, we must give, let us give one t-shirt, but give a good t-shirt. And then we both agreed that we must give an Adidas t-shirt. And then our friend, Mr. Siddharth, I don't think is here, to come here. So he helped us to get a very competitive price. And then we got 150 t-shirts at a very good price. And that's how, we decided to go with a good brand t-shirt. Now, you must be thinking, why I'm talking about brand and all that. But it is Adidas brand. Probably, we just got a 25 medals, all over India, which we never got. Until I'm not saying that medal got us anything, but always wearing a good t-shirt, wearing a good, the discipline of health, and that always makes a difference. And in this particular case, now what I'm thinking is that Adidas t-shirt by DCB is going to be world champion this time. Now, if ECB wants me to repeat the feat, probably they will have to repeat the feat also of ECB. Maybe but the idea is that I just want to make one point to all of you when we are that if we veteran fraternity in definitely sorry, I'm sorry. We master fraternity in our country very unfortunately, I mean, grossly neglected by all the authorities, be it the state association or the national association or government or they think that we play for the fun or time pass. But we all know what we are doing and how we are doing. And when I was playing my matches, one of the courts, everything which drove me was that when I did quarter and semi, I said I must do somehow I must win. And being some kind of the hallmark, so that going forward, nobody will say that the veterans are playing for only fun. And this particular, the World Championship title with God grace, of course without God grace nothing is possible. And my whole credit to God grace and God, my wife Bindu, who has supported me all the way, and my beautiful family, Ishani, one and GVL. So basically, I just don't know what to say, but we should get our recognition. We are fighting hard. We are no less than anybody else. And I think it is high time that the 25 medals in the country and 14 medals by out of that 25, 14 medals or 15 medals by Maharashtra people themselves. And Maharashtra, let me tell you, have been winning the most medals in the wrestling for last I don't know how many years. I mean, all of you are there and you have been winning medals for this. But what did you get? No accolades, no recognition. We don't want money. We don't want recognition. We want people to respect us. And I think that together all this performance will probably help us get that particular recognition and weightage which we are all looking forward to. So thank you very much, everybody who basically was my practice partner one day or another day. I mean, they all have played with me. I can't thank everybody, but I'm really good. I'm lost of words, too much emotional at that time also and even now. But I think when talking about emotion, I just want to add one more thing. When you play the match, from my experience, people always talk about, you have a winning attitude. You must have a winning attitude. Well, I don't disagree with that. But I must add that in my case, I also have developed one attitude, and that is not losing attitude. So, whenever I am playing a good match, where I am into the match, and if I am leading, I try to play with the leading or winning attitude. But if I am 5 points behind, and I want to win that match, I see to it that every point I lose, and thereafter every point I take, I bound up myself and try to see that I come back. And I don't want to lose, I will not do that. I try to associate over the years. That has helped me winning very crucial matches at a very high stage. So these are the few things I wanted to share with you. Thank you very much, all of you. You have come from so many places. Because I have given so much of time. I know it is time much faster than what we decided to. But then when you want to express your emotion, time has no value. Thank you very much.
We will be honoring Mr. Varulkar. He has been about 6 to 7 times national champion in all the categories, and who has not been recognized. We just honor him with a bouquet, Mr. Kamil Bhatte, Mr. Arvind Banu will present him with a bouquet. Mr. Varulkar. Thank you, Mr. Varulkar. I also welcome Mr. Farah Bayani, the owner of Precise Table, Managing Director, who has been kind enough to give all his tables here. He has been our guest and he has also encouraged us a lot of for this table tennis. I request all the winners, consolation and main winners to come for a group photograph near the dais along with the dignitaries. All the winners, please. After that, we will proceed for dinner. And thank you, everybody. All the winners, can you come near the dais? Just a second. All the winners, all the winners. Please come before the dais.
चार्जिंग कार्ड वरती करू
Thank you everybody. Thank you for coming.
सांभाळून एवढं तुटलंय
Excuse me. Everybody will have to kindly wait for 10-15 minutes. The dinner is getting ready. One gentleman would like to say a few words.
Some of you may not know me, but as our secretary just told that one gentleman would like to speak. So some of you may be knowing me. My name is Suresh Habibullah.
very good person very good person
Played
very nice person
with Ramu, as we always called him. Ramu got his first headline as a junior, beating me at the Kharjan Open when he was a junior and I was a senior. And then after it is history. But 40-45 years I was away from the game, and many of you will know me. Yogesh Desai was one person who brought me back to the game. I started playing in COVID, and Yogesh Desai was instrumental in bringing me back to the game. I started playing a little bit, and I aspired to play along with him because we veterans at some tournament. All the best to all of you, and congratulations for winning at the World Championship.
Three cheers for TSTTA and TCB Bank. Debate! Debate! Debate!
Hello, last word. See, I will be meeting in my duty. I will be meeting in my duty. I pray to basically express the support which PDK has given to this weather and the Masters event. They have fully sponsored this event which we have been here, and I thank PTK and Mr. Dada for this particular supporting this particular cause. Thank you very much.
We'll proceed for development in 15 minutes. Everybody please wait.